This week we got a pretty good look inside Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Grand Theft Auto 5 gameplay looks awesome!
And we got some news on a new Ratchet & Clank game. I can't believe what they're doing with this.
Hey, welcome, wake up everybody. It's pretty much it. It's Friday, July 12th, 2013. Welcome to Pretty Much
Eric, I'm going to tell you something. If you ever do that again,
You'll what?
I'll kill myself and just make you feel guilty about it.
I dare you, I double dog dare you. Guess what else I dare you to do?
Don't test me!
I dare
Don't
you
test me,
to
Eric!
click the link in the info. Click the link in the info. Before we begin, I implore you to click the link in the info to check out this week's review.
Got some important
Me and Mike
stuff.
saw Pacific Rim, reviewed Pacific Rim.
I could have saw it with you guys.
But you didn't.
Why didn't you come?
You didn't.
I asked you to.
What were you doing on that day?
I was busy.
Busy
Okay.
with what?
You guys liked it though, huh?
Maybe they'll have
We
to watch
liked
the
it.
review.
While we were watching it, like we were holding our hands, we were crying. We were just like, "This is so great that Jake's not here."
Well,
And-
it takes two to form a Jaeger. What is it called, those robots?
You have to see the movie.
Yeah.
But guess what we didn't review? Grown Ups 2. Here's my review, don't see it. Also linked down in the info is...
My phone number.
No. The shirt that we released last week, Camp PMI. It's awesome. Check it out. Purchase it if you want. It's super cool.
I do really like them.
And guess what else we like?
I wish people would call me.
News.
Choose your news.
Oh.
Come
Choose
on
your
up.
news.
Oh, come
Rise.
on, boy.
Or pen
Slide,
in. I don't know.
slide.
Slide. And now we're going to talk about movie news. Starting off with a little bit of news that is relevant to, I believe, last week or the week before's episode when we talked about Legendary and DC
Get to the point!
splitting. Now, I think we got a little bit bamboozled
Carried
last
away.
week when we talked about it because WB owns the rights to DC, and we were kind of saying it as if Legendary would be taking the DC stuff. WB still has DC. They still have that.
Yeah.
So it's who they're going to partner with financially and whatnot, or creatively,
Good
however they want to
correction.
do it.
Yeah.
That's going to affect those movies. But Legendary has been doing them, so it's going to affect them in that sense, I guess. But now Legendary has partnered with
Who?
Universal.
We.
Oh, okay.
What does this mean?
They're
I
gonna make
don't
a theme
know.
park. They're gonna make
Maybe.
a theme park.
Legendary
Wars
theme park. Star Wars theme park. Neither of them own it.
Oh.
Oh, Michael.
But that's just a little update on that story. Like I said, I'm not really sure exactly what it means, but we will let you know as soon as that becomes a little more clear.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. We'll creep in at night while you're in bed, and we'll whisper the news into your little soft baby ears.
I'm more of like, I'll leave a note. I'll like write a note like, hey, just to let you know, Legendary is with Universal. Also,
Yeah.
I seen your butt.
Whoa. Next, we've got some news about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Have we talked about this in a few weeks? I actually think we've gone a few weeks without any Amazing Spider-Man 2 news. But,
and pretty much it has suffered greatly for
yes,
it.
very dearly.
Our
But
viewers have gone down.
guess what?
Hate has gone up.
ran
guys,
away.
guess what?
What?
We got our first official look at Electro.
We do. Now, this has kind of been
Oh.
an explosive thing for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
How many people
now,
are
let me
dead?
just, before we even talk about it,
What?
Before we talk about it, let me just say what we're talking about is Entertainment Weekly's upcoming issue features The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on the cover. It's Spidey versus Electro, and then
Very
inside
strange.
there are some more pictures.
There's
Very
a full-
strange. It's a whole bunch of pictures, but they're all naked for some reason.
Yeah, but basically we got a legit official look with effects, I guess an enhanced look
Yes.
at Jamie Foxx as Electro. Let's talk about that first.
It looks just like how the Ultimate comic book does.
Yeah.
It's like the bald
And
blue face.
I honestly, I'm all right with that. I like the
Yeah.
pulsating electricity on the skin. I think could look cool when it's moving. So I'm
it's
looking
like
forward to
it's
that.
the only way they could have done Electro.
Yeah,
like,
it's fine.
In
Yeah.
a this kind of time.
It's not very exciting to me, but it's
No.
definitely
They're not
not
taking
bad.
any
It's
risks,
okay. It's
yeah.
fine. Also, one other little bit is this little thing on his head. It's this little like I don't know. It looks almost like a little radio frequency thing on his
iPod
head.
Nano?
the
Yeah.
same thing the Rhino had.
I don't know what the Rhino had.
No,
Yeah, the
Rhino,
same-
no, he had like a actual. This is like a screen. It's like a.
It's like a little. It's like a
thing.
little diode. It almost looks like I could like change the temperature or something
Yeah.
on it. Somebody asked me on Twitter. They're like, "You think maybe he'd be mind controlled by Oscorp?" And I don't think so. But then I was thinking,
hope
you know
not.
what? What if he went to Oscorp to try to get it regulated and they would help him? You
That
know,
could be a
I don't know.
story, yeah.
I don't know.
That
But
could be
it's
it.
that's the only thing that's interesting to me. I'm wondering what that could be, and I certainly hope they don't squander it and make it something stupid.
Yeah.
I hope it's something interesting. But it could just literally be like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, I got it. I'm a robot, kind of, not really. What doesn't excite me, I think the face looks all right. That's fine, and it looked really cool under the hood initially. But I think his new space suit.
Yeah, let's talk about the suit.
I think that for me kills it.
Yeah,
it's pretty. He's
And
got.
I like everything.
It's just black.
He's got a lightning bolt on it.
Yeah, it's like
because
lightning bolts.
he's Electro
Yeah.
and he has lightning powers.
Now, that's not,
just to
like-
remind you.
That's not his suit from when he's an electrician, is it? No. Why would he have a
No.
black rubbery suit? No. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Maybe it is because if it's it might be like it's a rubberish suit.
insulation?
Insulation, but this is insulation out, and
looks-
beforehand it was insulation in.
No. What?
Oh, okay.
You're so stupid.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm
That's just
thinking
that's his supervillain.
suit.
It
Yeah.
looks-
Did he also sit? He's like, he make a suit.
Probably.
Yeah, just like Spider-Man. He's like, who? am I
Lightning
thinking?
bolt.
It totally looks like the suits from Prometheus, the space suits,
A little bit, yeah.
but just black.
You literally can't get darker and grittier than just black.
They're
That's
just
it.
all black.
And that's it. They've reached rock
But like,
bottom.
I feel like they already didn't they see that they tried that and they failed that with James Franco being like
and
a
also,
cool
Yeah.
goblin.
they changed his costume back to something more cartoony. Spider-Man. What happened?
Yeah, you're
So too
absolutely
much
right.
cartoony
Yeah.
there, so we gotta. Everything's got to be
Spider-Man
bland.
looks incredible.
We gotta
He
have a
looks-
little more grit.
Spider-Man does look incredible.
He looks incredible,
Yeah.
like ripped from the comics.
Speaking of Jake saying Spider-Man looks incredible, let's talk about what Andrew Garfield said.
Oh yeah, these
He said
weird
that.
off-color comments.
Basically, I think it's been blown out of proportion a little bit, but he sort of seemed like he made a side comment that's been turned into massive articles and stuff like that about why can't Spider-Man be gay? Why can't MJ be a dude?
Oh, how
why can't he
deep?
be exploring his sexuality?
How deep?
We've talked about this many times. I
Yeah.
think that's so irrelevant. I think
Yeah.
just make the character what the character
It
is.
sounds like he said he was just talking about it. and, like,
Whenever something is like different for the sake of being different, what's the point? He literally said, he's like, why not? And it's like, but why? Why
Yeah.
not? But
Yeah.
why?
I always just say, go make a gay superhero then, or go.
Yeah, why?
Go
Yeah,
make
start
a
fresh.
Go make a
Yeah.
Native American.
Because then,
like,
you know
whatever
what? No one's going to remember the gay version of Spider-Man. They're going to be like, that's the gay version of Spider-Man. This is the real version of
Yeah.
Spider-Man. It doesn't make any sense. If anything, it's almost detrimental because people are just going to be mad about it for the most part.
In this interview, I could just picture him being like, "Well, what if Spider-Man was gay?" Because like, when we saw him that one time in real life. You remember that? That was
I do.
amazing.
Yeah.
He looked like he was high off his rocker. That's just me.
So you
That's
think
a
he was high as a kite?
speculation.
You
Yeah,
think
he was high
your
as a kite, yeah.
explanation, like, if he thinks about a gay Spider-Man, he must be high.
No, but like
he
if,
must
he's,
be
if he's
high.
just going on a tangent
That's the
saying
only
weird
explanation.
things, like why would he say that in an
Dude,
interview?
it
Why
literally
is
just
the
seemed like
Spider-Man
a
gay?
quick thing. Like he was just like, he was literally just saying, there was a bug, I promise. And why couldn't he be gay? And that's it. Next question.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like that was a big deal, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's starting a petition.
I don't think he
anytime
is.
soon.
Next, we have some more Marvel news, but this is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, not Sony Marvel or anything
Oh,
like
good.
that.
So the good one.
This is about Vin Diesel. We talked about this a week or
Oh
two
yeah,
ago.
he was on the twat.
Just
and-
briefly, just very briefly, not a big story, but I just want to keep you posted because this is definitely interesting. He is teasing everybody like crazy. He said, had a
he
meeting
does.
at Marvel. Nobody in the meeting can talk about it. Sorry. Some people are thinking maybe Rocket Raccoon, the voice?
I would-
He's
I
got a
would think
distinct
any sense.
voice.
I would think he would voice the tree.
Or Groot, maybe.
yeah, I
tree.
think he'd be better for the tree because Rocket Raccoon has a
Doesn't he-
distinct kind
Isn't
of.
he like British too?
He's got like
he's
a,
got
a
an
European
accent.
accent.
Okay, so I don't know. All I know is I just wanted to mention it because he is doing something. It seems maybe Guardians of the Galaxy
Jesus
themed.
God, I hope he's playing someone so awesome.
Maybe he's playing Vin Diesel. It's like in Avengers 3 and like Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet and they're like, there's only one guy! Yeah. He's like, hey guys, I'm
Vin.
I'm Vin.
Yeah, he gets out. He's like, "We do my gauntlet."
They're like, wow, what bad writer wrote your name? Next up is some more Marvel news. This is about Captain America, the Winter Soldier specifically. Now you're excited about this.
I'm
movie,
ready.
right?
Look. Oh well, that's just because I don't want my tuchus to get wet. But look, wham! Look at that. Can we get a close up on that
Oh, it's
sucker?
Captain America on his shoes.
Yeah.
On his, I'm sorry, his socks.
I'm messing up though, because I mean, look, my other sock is Robin. Who the hell does that?
What are you trying to say?
I had Marvel and DC, which means I just like to show that I'm ambidextrous.
you know, that's not the right word.
Well, let's tell them what we saw.
Yeah,
let's
let's talk
talk
about
about
what
the
came out
concept art
today.
next. First, we saw
Yeah.
the teaser poster.
Teaser poster, very cool. It's the background on my phone.
Of course it is.
It's just
It's a
his,
shield.
It's just his. Isn't that the exact same poster for the first one?
Yeah, but now the shield is all like
gives a
scratched and like worn.
Who cares?
But bigger than that, I would say, because yeah, the teaser poster is just basically letting you know that this exists. The concept art that came out, it's just one thing, right? I've only seen one thing. Okay.
It's he's
Well,
punching-
we've seen ones in the past.
Right, but
this
the
is
new
a
one.
big one. Yeah.
So how do you feel about this? Tell us what we're looking at here.
All right,
Because honestly,
it's-
I looked at it and I just was, I didn't.
It's basically Captain America versus the Winter Soldier. Now, Winter Soldier is his sidekick Bucky that died in the first one. He gets frozen.
But wait. Okay.
He gets frozen too, and I mean, in the comics, the Soviet Union basically makes him like a super soldier, and he's like a trained.
Why is he hate Captain America now?
It's like a whole big thing.
Does he think that he killed him or something?
It's too complicated. But this concept art is perfect. It looks like it's ripped from the comics. It looks incredible.
Make your pants get tight.
Didn't you say that concept art from the first movie looked good and it didn't pan out?
Yeah.
So are you worried about this?
There's the one I remember Comic-Con. They dropped the first Captain America concept art, and it was
looked
literally
looked like Saving Private Ryan.
It was Captain America in World War II with a gun, and he's like, yeah! Never happened in the movie, not once.
So this might not happen in the movie.
Probably not.
My only qualm with it is why does he look exactly like Loki? I actually thought it was Loki.
Yeah, people are gonna. Yeah, he doesn't need the long hair. I don't know why they gave him long hair. That's not really in anymore to like give people long hair.
It's not
that's
in
like
anymore.
that's like Harry Potter 4. Remember Harry Potter 5? They cut their hair because it was like, all right, this is getting old.
And the Winter Soldier had like medium to almost long hair. So
comment below. Let us know
really specific.
hair length. What's in, what's out. Let us know. Let's move on from the comic world to the horror world, or is this? It might not be horror anymore, I guess. I, Frankenstein. I don't think this is a horror movie.
No, this is probably gonna be action.
It's probably gonna be like an action fantasy thriller because that's what Frankenstein is.
Like Hansel and Gretel.
Basically, we got an official look. I think it's the first official look, besides the poster, the teaser poster, of Aaron Eckhart as Frankenstein's monster in I, Frankenstein.
Yeah. And he's full on Twilight mode.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen this, take a look. This is literally. I think SNL made a joke about this.
The first thing that happened.
Didn't they make Twilight Frankenstein?
Well, the first thing that happened when I saw this picture, I got a little excited.
Okay.
But then after that, I was
You were like, oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I can't tell anybody about this, so let me pretend I hate it.
Well, I thought he actually looked kind of cool. He had like this really gaunt, like Frankenstein-y looking mug, like his face.
Right, but now if he had a shirt on, I'd be down for it.
It's weird though because it's Aaron Eckhart, who is like almost
like
a middle-aged man, and to see his like old man muscles, like. Am I supposed to, are we supposed to be
He's
like...
not that old.
Honestly, all that matters is we got Frankenstein with bitchin' abs. What is this movie?
Frankenstein always had,
No, because they were never revealed. Because there was
no need
to see Frankenstein with his shirt off.
He never was like, hang on, let me...
For all we know, he did. I don't care, but why?
So you think there's going to be a love interest?
Well, I mean, I'm not complaining about the fact that he has abs. I can't even do what we're talking about. It's the fact that they're like accentuated and in the picture. It's like, what is the point of this? He's supposed to be scary.
I hope there's a scene where he jumps in a pool and he gets out in slow motion.
And the
water
water drips off his abs. And
it's like a Bond movie.
his nipples are just glimmering, like sparkling like diamonds.
Can I just say, my buddy here, what did you just say a second ago?
What did I say?
You said, is this what?
Oh, is this like Bond?
Dude, perfect, because guess what the next story is?
Oh!
Bond.
Oh,
Bond 20.
Jake,
Bond.
24,
right?
24.
Sam Mendes is officially back. It doesn't get better than that. I am so excited now because I loved Skyfall. Now we have to see if Deakins signs on again.
Deakins?
Deakins! Because then it's going to be just a shoop-de-whoop, basically.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good, and I think it would only get better.
Yes, honestly. Absolutely, because I think that they set up an interesting sort of storyline in Skyfall that they could continue with.
And now that I think that he's much more comfortable with the franchise, I think maybe the things I didn't like about this one, Skyfall, will pan out.
Because it's barely anything, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was
like
so
bullshit,
good.
Yeah.
But, so that's great. People were really excited about that, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited about anything Sam Mendes is doing.
And now, I just want to give you guys a quick sneak peek of not next week's episode, but 2 weeks from now.
Oh, no.
Next week is Comic-Con, next weekend. But because our show obviously is shot on Thursday, uploaded on Friday, we're not going to get all the Comic-Con news. We will be doing it the following week, so we'll be talking about all of that stuff. You better believe there's going to be a whole lot of butter.
There is an action-packed PMI coming up.
Are we going to do
in 2 weeks. So that's it for video... So that's it for movie news. Now we've got some video game news. But wait a minute, wait.
No.
Before we do that, we have to take a quick commercial break.
Make sure you come back, though, and check it out.
Or just don't do anything. Just don't move.
No. Video games are great.
Yeah, well, but don't move. Just stay here. Don't come back.
Even if your house is burning down.
Just stay, because you can't be replaced, and who cares?
Unless your internet goes out, then go to a Starbucks and get some. Welcome back to Pretty Much It. It's time for video games. Since we're coming down from movie talk, let's talk about a video game movie. Rambo the game, guys. Get excited.
I think you mean movie video game.
Whatever.
Semantics.
Yeah, guys.
It's a game, Rambo.
I couldn't care less about this because it already exists 3 times.
Yeah, the arcade game.
No, and Far Cry.
Oh, okay.
It's the same
yeah.
thing. What are you gonna do in the Rambo game that you can't do in Far Cry?
Actually, honestly, it doesn't look very good.
Well,
but
why? You were excited for it.
I mean,
though.
like, it doesn't look good, but like, I'm excited anyway, just because I don't know. It just looks so good, but bad. I'm totally mixed. I have no idea.
Have you suffered a stroke in the past couple of months?
No.
Maybe.
Right.
It's weird though, because like it looks really cool. I mean, the graphics are horrible in this little video and
It
screenshots
looks
that we
cool,
got.
but it's also horrible.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Because like
It kind of
looks
sounds
cool
like your
because-
brain is like kind of on a. It's like it's glitching. It's like
It-
the left and right brain
exactly.
is
This
like.
is making me freak out. It's Michael. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna call you that. This is Rambo. Like right now, like what we're doing, like this is. Look, like this
Don't-
is Rambo.
Ow.
Rambo.
Ow.
Oh, you're lucky I missed. Yeah, so Rambo the game. It comes out in August. I don't
That's
know
it.
what to say.
And that's the story.
That's your review.
Since it's been a slow month for video games, I've been talking about like sales and stuff that you can take advantage of. So this is a quick news
I
bit,
love taking advantage of things.
especially with your money.
Yes.
Not a lot of it. I
And
mean,
animals.
yeah. Well, the Steam summer sale has begun for you who play PC games, or if you just have a Mac.
Continue.
If you just have a Mac, like that you play games on a little bit, check out the Steam summer sale because we reviewed Hotline Miami. That's like mad cheap on there. You can get like Skyrim, Don't Starve, all kinds of cool games. You should check it out because that's what I have to say.
Got some pretty neat video game news. I thought it was pretty cool. Kind of came out of nowhere, so it was a pretty nice surprise.
It did come out of nowhere.
They're making a new Ratchet and Clank game, and it's an actual Ratchet and Clank game. The past couple of games have been like spin-off-esque.
Online, team-based,
Yeah.
weird things.
But they say this is going to be.
What is it called?
Into
Into
the
the
Nexus.
Nexus.
Yeah, and it looks just.
Isn't that a
as-
phone?
Yes, it is.
The Galaxy
It's
Nexus?
based
The
on
Google
the phone.
Nexus?
The phone. Gotcha.
Now, is the Nexus from a story arc originally already, or no?
It's supposed to be like the last of the story arc they were doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard people saying that now after this game, they're going to start a new trilogy on PS4 or something.
I don't know. Well, they got the movie coming out too.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah,
Oh,
there's a lot of Ratchet and Clank stuff going on.
Can I tell you, did you see when they released the teaser poster first?
No, I didn't.
They just showed the picture of like the glowy ring that they were standing in front of.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, two worlds will collide or something. And it said Insomniac Games. So everyone was like, Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
And I did. And I was
yeah.
like, I was like this. I was like,
You're gonna do a spit take.
I
Jake?
just lost. I've been copying every movement you made for like as long as I can remember, and now you made me lose. I don't have a water bottle.
anyway, I was trying to say when I saw that they announced the game. When they announced the game,
I swallowed water.
I was all like. So, are you really excited for this? I'm gonna play this. Ratchet
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
Clank.
play it. I'm excited.
You know,
Yeah.
let us know in the comments what you think they'll do with the story of this one. But we should move on to Grand Theft Auto 5 because that is the big deal. Wait, you like that game?
Yeah, I want to talk about this one.
Where did he go? Where did you go?
So Rockstar has released a lengthy, I think 4 or 5 minute video of
It's long. It's a
Grand
lot.
Theft Auto 5 gameplay, which we don't really see. You know, they did it for Max Payne 3, but you know, we don't usually see Rockstar gameplay before like a Grand Theft Auto title comes out.
Especially voiced by a British
Beautiful
woman.
A beautiful woman.
Son, was she British?
Beautiful. How do
forget,
you
now I
know she
forget.
was beautiful?
What'd you guys think? It looked really cool.
Yeah, I mean.
Kind of what I expected.
Kind of. Yeah.
But still.
It's what I expected because like we knew everything it was gonna have. Like we knew it was
But
gonna
now we
have like.
see it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I think it looks incredible.
it looks great, but like as you said, it's also like expected in a way.
I just can't believe how massive the world is and how
Yeah.
good the game still looks. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is current gen.
This looks like the
consoles.
best story sort of situation in a while. I think.
However-
Like, it looks really, really interesting.
Yeah, it does.
I still feel that like the other games you can play, I'm probably never gonna do them.
Oh, like golfing
like
and
golfing
stuff like that.
and like yoga or something.
You could like, it's cool. You could do like Tour de France, like bike riding. That's like weird. The characters still look really cool, and the way that they showed the switching between them looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That was-
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was really
That was
cool.
legitimately awesome.
This is just like speculation, but like I feel like at the end of the game, like you're gonna have to choose one of them, or like they're all gonna like betray each other. How cool would that be?
That would be awesome.
That would be
I don't
really
want to talk
cool.
about it anymore because I want to forget that you said that
But what-
and be surprised.
But what,
that
what,
might
what
be.
was your favorite part of the trailer? Like what made you go like, oh,
As goofy as it is, what I said.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
There was this one scene where it was like this car chase through a very like dense
Yeah, that was incredible.
Oh, when it
That
showed the
looks-
first person.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was good.
That was.
I mean,
really
not
cool.
that you can't do that, I guess, in the current games, but or the most recent game, but
Yeah.
still, it looked
Looked
really
very
great.
intense.
The underwater really looked cool too.
Yeah,
That
I
looked
can't
cool.
believe how much they're fleshing that out. Like you
Oh,
can freaking.
Are we even going to
explore.
talk about the last 5 seconds of the trailer?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Oh
multiplayer?
my God,
That's
yeah.
I'm sorry, I take it back. That's the best part. When you see all the people all down there, and
And
then
then a plane fly. Yeah,
oh
I
my
was like,
god,
holy
that was
crap.
so cool.
Well, because when I was watching it, I go, "Oh, that's pretty cool. You can buy like a skyscraper penthouse." And then they were like, "This is multiplayer." I was like, "What?"
It looks like a next-gen multiplayer game. There's so many people there.
Oh my god, yeah. Everything about the game screams next gen. The lighting,
But
the
it's
look,
not?
the impressiveness.
it's not going to be on both.
It's still
No.
apparently not at all.
Wow.
I'm still like,
You don't believe him?
Yeah.
Not don't believe him, but you think they can't develop it this late in the game.
imagine
yeah.
they were like, "Oh, it's actually going to be for PC and PS4 and Xbox One, and everything you've seen thus far
It's been a lie.
is from that, and the game on Xbox and PS3 looks like butthole." And then
That would be
everyone hates
very-
Rockstar.
That'd be very deceptive. I don't think that would be a very good business
That would be good
strategy.
marketing, yeah.
Yeah, we could storm their offices there in New York.
And do what? Kill them?
Yeah, hang them. kill
Wow,
them.
that's brutal.
But I don't think they'll betray us like that. So let us know
We
your
won't
favorite
have
thing.
to hang anybody.
Let us know your favorite damn thing about the Grand Theft Auto gameplay, because
Or we'll hang you.
I honestly got chills when you said, I don't think we have to worry about it.
guys, I'm pretty exhausted from all the video games speak and the movies speak. So
Yeah.
let's end this sucker.
You want to move on to the poll?
This sucker.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll do that for the first time in a long time.
Okay.
All right, so last week's poll question was, with The Giver finally kind of moving along,
Yeah.
who would you like to direct it? And once again, I feel like we asked this one time a long time ago. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. But
I think
either
it is
way,
crazy.
this is the best poll in a while, I think. It's just
Oh,
very interesting.
really?
In third place, Alfonso Cuarón, if that's how you pronounce it. I never learned.
Oh, yeah.
That could be interesting.
From what?
Well,
Children of Men, Gravity.
Ah.
recently.
Gravity coming out soon, and then a lot of people are going to know Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban,
Which
right? He did.
I
Is that the
still-
only one he did? The third
Yeah,
one? Yeah.
which I really
So
still
you know
didn't
what?
like, but
He worked with kids though, so it's like okay, you've got the kids, you've got the style.
I work with kids every day.
yes,
and I'm
but
not-
do you produce good films with them?
Whoa, wait a minute.
In second place, Peter Jackson. I disagree
Very-
with this.
No.
Percy Jackson?
Because no, Peter Jackson,
Not
the director,
Percy,
not Percy
okay.
Jackson, the fictional character. Peter Jackson. Now you read the book, right? You did
What
The
book?
Giver, or no? I forget. You did, but he didn't.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
did
read
not
that.
So
read it,
think of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He would be too big. This is a very small
Yeah,
movie.
you don't really need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
not
he
necessary.
directed The Lovely Bones. Why?
And finally, in first place, my favorite response. I love it. Darren Aronofsky. That could be cool. Although honestly, Alfonso Cuarón and Darren Aronofsky, I would say, kind of on the same level in terms of when I saw the responses, I was like, oh wow, nice. Yeah.
Darren keeps almost directing things.
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
Noah finally in the works
Yeah.
coming out. I don't know.
I disagree.
next
I
year or something.
disagree. I still would go with M. Night. Give him another shot.
That's
Shyamalan.
funny. Did we talk about this on last week's? No, but I agree with you. Did we talk about this?
No, but we both like The Village.
That's so weird. Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this real quick. This actually would be the perfect movie for M. Night Shyamalan to make. The only problem is that, he's doing these
terrible
big
now.
movies now, so it's like he's like stuck on these big movies. Although he did say his next movie is a small one, so maybe he would. No, he can't because he already
not
has his next movie
After
and he's
Earth
working
2?
on the Pines show thing that he's doing. Damn, interesting answers, guys.
You guys are
You made Daddy
interesting
proud this
folks.
week, so
Yes.
you're not gonna get.
Touched.
But that was last week's poll. This week's poll question is, with Vin Diesel teasing the shit out of everybody, that creep.
I hate when he does that.
Basically,
Not a
we want to know who you think he should be playing in a Marvel movie.
Oh,
So
man.
let us know by clicking the link in the info. Go to facebook.com/prettymuchit. Vote in the poll. We'll discuss your answers next week.
This is gonna be the best poll ever.
This is
I'm
pretty
gonna vote.
open, yeah, really. It could be people we mentioned, it could be people we never thought of. But yeah, let us know.
I
I'm
can't
looking
wait.
Boy,
forward
oh
to
boy.
your responses.
I'll see you at the polls. I'll see you at the races. Because I'm voting.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for this week's episode of Pretty Much It.
I would
Yep.
say that was a very successful episode.
man.
We made it happen.
Yeah.
We made it work. No problems, no
I
trouble.
had so much fun this time.
I had fun. You guys had fun.
I had so much fun. We talked about like Captain America. And
Yeah,
then
we
video
did. You
games.
remember that? I do remember that.
You guys were like nice to me the whole time.
I lost my.
not true.
I lost
but-
my virginity.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
copied everything you
Now?
did for a
I
little
was
while.
saving
and
it.
I felt
I was
like
saving
Jake.
it for you.
Well,
Saving it
guys.
for Jake.
It's time to it's time to go. I gotta clean up my Tukis seat. I don't want a dirty butt.
There's blood all over that seat, Jake.
And that's pretty much it.